Hello and welcome to Peter Jason Siegel and Scott Pilgrim Fans Movie Reviews. On this episode, before there was a Secret Service, there was Jim West. In Wild Wild West, Special Agent Jim West, played by Will Smith, and inventive U.S. Marshal Artemus Gordon, played by Kevin Kline, ordered by President Ulysses Grant, also played by Kevin Kline, to team up to save the world from Dr Arliss Loveless, played by Kenneth Branagh's enormous steam-powered tarantula. Wild Wild West was based on a TV show created by Michael Garrison, which aired on TV in 1965. This movie adaptation is directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, who's best known for directing the Men in Black trilogy, which starred Will Smith, who's also in this movie. He also directed 1995's Get Shorty and 2006's RV. It was written by S.S. Wilson and Brent Mardock, who both directed 1986's Short Circuit, alongside Jeffrey Price and Peter S. Seaman, who both directed 2000's How the Grinch Stole Christmas and 2006's Last Holiday, and based on a story conceived by John and Jim Thomas. Warner Brothers heavily promoted Wild Wild West as an anticipated summer blockbuster, instead of Brad Bird's animated film The Iron Giant, which was released 2 months after Wild Wild West. This sparked controversy as The Iron Giant was becoming more critically successful than the critically panned Wild Wild West upon release, despite eventually underperforming at the box office due to the studio deciding to spend their money on marketing for Wild Wild West, among other films. In fact, there were reports of kids and teenagers buying tickets to Wild Wild West and then sneaking to South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut, which was released at the same time. The movie was released on the 30th of June 1999, meaning it came out the same day as South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut. It got 16% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 38 on Metacritic, and had a budget of $170 to $241 million adjusted in inflation, which was $299 to $423 million, and made back $222.1 million. In fact, it's one of the most expensivest movies ever made. It opened number 1 on the US box office for 2 weeks during the Independence Day weekend, which that weekend is also when my birthday falls around, or when my 14th birthday fell around weekend, and dropped to 2nd place below American Pie in its 2nd weekend. This movie is pretty cool, and I'm going to rate this movie 4 out of 5. To quote Eric Cartman in South Park, Wicky-wicky Wild Wild West. I'm Peter the Jason Siegel and Scott Pilgrim fan, reviewing movies everywhere. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow's movie review will be Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.